today we are on the show time, and with us, I have a very, very special person for whom we have been waiting since 2 years. I guess longer than that. Bohemia Paji is in Chandigarh today. Thank you so much for giving us the time. And I am really excited to talk to you. And it's making me a bit nervous too, but yeah, it's okay.
Showtime.
Showtime, yeah, right. I guess there are many, shows lined up for you. So, are you excited to be back to Chandigarh?
I missed Hindustan overall, especially Punjab, especially Chandigarh. It's good to be back. Um, it feels really good to be back. Um, but I came last night, so we're gonna probably first just relax a little bit, hang out, and then get to the shows.
And this time we have heard that your wife is also with you, and she's here for the first time
Second time actually.
in Chandigarh.
Oh no, you're right. She's in Chandigarh for the first time. You're right. You're right. She's in Chandigarh for the first time, but when in India, with me for the second time. Yeah.
So, where are you guys planning to move now, or roam around?
A little bit of roam around, and then a little bit of going towards. We're gonna go a little bit towards the Pin area. Yeah, we're go towards.
You want to show her the pen?
Yeah.
Because I think she's not from Punjab. She hasn't seen the villages and the pen.
Right, not too much. No, she was born in America, so always fun. She was not into my music at all, and her friends knew about my music.
They set you up, right?
No, actually, it was not like no one actually thought that we would even like. It wasn't a setup or none of that. She was just hanging out with her friends. I was hanging out with my friends, and that's how we met. And but when I first approached and I talked to her, she didn't know anything about my music. She didn't really listen to any of my music. She didn't really care. Her friends did, and that kind of pissed me off. Like, hey, how come everyone knows my music and you don't? You don't know who I am.
Right.
So since that day, still I'm trying to get her attention. Like, hey.
Even though you guys are married now.
Yeah, she still doesn't know. She's like, okay.
Is she like typical, wives, Indian wives, as we say, who, stop their husbands from going around, hanging around with friends, and smoking or drinking, going to clubs?
Well, obviously, she doesn't like when I smoke or drink or any of that. But other than that, no, she's super supportive of what I do, and I just like this time I brought her with me. Where I'm trying to do things where we're together. Even if I'm doing shows or whatnot, we hang out together. And the team that I have, I'm blessed to have guys on my team that have been with me for many, many years, and they really respect her, and I'm just blessed to have that situation. And so yeah, she.
Since you are from California, you have been living there since so long. California was the one of the first United States state which legalized weed, and then the other states followed suit, and now Canada has legalized marijuana.
Oh
Yeah.
I know. This interview is getting interesting, guys. Stay locked.
So I was just asking, do you think India can do this thing?
Oh, they should definitely do it.
There's many medicinal values too.
Very, very, very medicinal.
And you have been supportive of it
For too long.
for too long. Even now, I guess.
Not as much.
Not as much. One of the fans wanted to know that Have you ever smoked up with Snoop Dogg or Wiz Khalifa?
Oh my God. Neither one. My team has.
Planning on?
My team has. Shout out to Jay Him in LA. He does that.
He does that. And does he tell you some weird stories that happened after that, you know?
He tries, but he can't remember. Hey, what happened last night? We don't remember.
Okay. People know you by the names of Bohemia, Racha, and Roger David. So is Roger David your real name, or is there some story behind that too?
No. That is my real name. There's no story behind that.
Because you know, born in Karachi, so your parents named you.
Yeah. I was from a Protestant Christian family.
Okay.
So that's, I guess, why the names were.
And what about Bohemia? Who gave you that name?
So Bohemia is a name that was given to me by my friend. A friend of mine who shot. He thought like, hey, he was from the Bay Area and super into hip hop and everything. And him and I actually started together. And he said, hey man, you're a Bohemian. I'm like, whoa, what does that even mean? So then he explained to me, and I'm like,
I guess it means free spirit. Bohemia, right?
free spirit, free of charge.
It suits your personality.
Does it?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And apart from being a shire, you know, lyricist, music production, and everything you have done, you were also seen in a web series named Dual Arrangement with Rachel Donald. So, how was the experience, and how did the audience, received it?
Very good, very good. But it was super hard. I think acting is no joke. It's very different. Being a rapper is very different. Being an actor is very different. So it definitely humbled me, and it's a learning experience, and I really enjoy it. I might act more. Never know. I might act in Punjabi movies. Oh.
So, you're gonna follow suit of every Punjabi singer that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow everyone. I'm supposed to be a leader. I'm gonna be a follower.
People follow you.
I don't care. I don't care. I'll do it because I like it.
So Skull and Bones 2 is coming. So when would fans be able to, see the album and the music videos?
So we're launching the album it's been delayed a little bit. I have made some major decision to change the album. Before it was supposed to be completely a solo album, and now I'm having featured artists in it. So I guess your interview will be the first place where I'm telling this. No one knows that. So Skull and Bones 2 will actually have featured artists. And I'm going to work with different singers, maybe rappers even.
Under Kali Denali music.
In my album. And it might not even be under Kali Denali music.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've made some major changes. Because of that, the album is a little delayed now.
So why don't we see you collaborating with any of the, international artists? You basically prefer Punjabi.
Yeah, I prefer Punjabi, and I don't like when you make English and Punjabi mix. I don't like that. I mean, I've been approached by it, but I'll try it. I don't know. But working with international artists is just not something that's not something excites me. What's super exciting to me is working with super new upcomers, young artists. Because they're so new and their energy is very different. But a star that's a big artist, that's a different energy. I like the energy I get from young artists that are still like, oh, we don't know if he's going to be the next superstar. We don't know, right? And I like that. I like that feeling where he doesn't know if he's going to be the biggest star. I don't know if he's going to be the biggest star. And yet we're working on music and we are putting everything to make, he's putting everything in it to make sure it's a super hit song. A big artist already knows I'm a hit artist. They're making sure that they put stuff that they've already done in the last all their life. A different feeling. Different. I don't really. If I do work with a big American artist, it'll be for money. It won't be for art.
But Bohemia doesn't need money right now.
I do need money. Remember, I got married.
Okay. So
My wife is actually shopping right now.
So it's a big responsibility now.
And now I might need a job actually too. Pretty soon. Like a side job.
let's see
Make
what
sure I
happens.
can make sure I can.
So in India, are we seeing you making new music with new artists, talented artists?
Yes. Yes. I am working with a lot of artists. Me and Guru are doing a song again. I'm working with Sidhu Moosewala. I don't know. I might be doing some surprise work with some rappers that you guys might know. But yeah, I'm gonna be.
So are they gonna be street rappers or the rappers that we are, listening to nowadays?
That's a surprise. I'm gonna tell you. You have to watch and wait.
Talking about rappers, the rappers in this industry are making some of the, very violence related or their songs are not fit for the public, as the people in the industry are saying right now.
Maybe the public is not fit for their music. You ever thought about that?
Right? If you want to talk about that, I'll be.
Well, I don't see any violence. I mean, it's music. If I play a song, the guy can't come out of the song and shoot me out of my speaker. Can't do anything to me. He's just talking. I think we need to remember that people talk. There's music. You can control a rapper, you can control two rappers, you can control kids in Punjab. Well, what about everyone making music over there in America? What about people making music in Europe? Are you going to stop the whole world? Yeah, you can't do that. If artists are not making good music, then don't play it. There's a stop button too on your computer, right? Or there's a next button or whatever. The off button too, right? Turn it off.
We should be smart enough. Gather the right things from the music.
And if that kid rapper, whoever, is making a song and he's saying some crazy things in it about violence, and he's getting everyone's attention, hey, good for him. Good for him. Very good. Right?
And about the kid rappers, Raftaar and there's one more kid rapper, MEV, who got into a beef recently. And in one of the songs, Raftaar said that, to MEV as a reply, that "Tu Raja nahi hai jab main teri baat suna." So, does he listen to your baat, Raftaar?
Yes, he does. Yeah.
He does. So before, making music or coming with a new track, does he talk to you or does he take some advice with you?
Not that necessarily. We talk randomly, but we don't discuss what he does. Is not. I like him as an artist. He respects me. I like him as a businessman too. I like some of the things that he's done. And,
He recently got Dada Saheb Phalke Award.
yeah, I like him as his progress as an artist. But I'm not gonna tell him what to say or what to do. That's not how it works. I'm not gonna be that. He is an adult. He's a man. How he thinks and what he writes. Hey, if we like him as our artist, then we should get the whole picture. Things that he doesn't like, things that we don't like about him, all of that makes him. We can't be just picking through Raftaar. As long as you do the right thing for me, then I like you. Otherwise, I don't like you. As a matter of fact, him and I, a while back, Raftaar and I had an awkward thing. We, you know, I myself had an awkward moment with him, which we are past now, you know? And that shows, that also shows him as a man. That shows him as a, you know, I respect that about him. So I don't think he needs to be told what to do or what to say. I think he's fine.
So when people talk negative things about you, how do you deal with that?
Uh,
Because you already have so
I
much.
just kill them. I just show up at their home at night when they're sleeping, and just, you know.
You're not
So you be careful. Did you say something bad about me?
No.
All right, just be careful. I'm a dangerous man. You never know.
So is this Raja talking or Bohemia talking?
No way, that's what you mean.
That's Bohemia.
Yeah.
I like Raja a bit more.
No, people don't. People have the right to say whatever they want to say. I think as an artist, when we put music out, we put product out, we open ourselves to people's, you know, commentary, and we should be. People should have every right to say, just like I do. I do that all the time. I'll see something, I'm like, oh, I don't like it, and I'm not necessarily, you know, it's not super personal to that artist, because that artist has already put the music out. It's no longer personal to that artist. It's a product. You know, it should not. The product should not have feelings. This glasses should not have feeling. I like it. Maybe you hate it, but it's a product. It's already designed, and it's opened itself to that criticism. And I have every right to like it. You have every right to hate it. And that should not be taken away from the audience.
It's everyone's perspective.
Yeah, that's the audience's right. So if you hate my music, you don't like my music, that's your right. That's not me, neither no one. Now, if it's something my personal, I'm not asking you whether you like it or not. Then it's a little awkward. Right? Like if it's my dog and you say I hate your dog. Hey, don't do that. Like, it's my dog. I don't care. You know, like, you don't have to like my dog. But if I make a song and I put it out for you and say, hey, check it out, I'm actually asking you. Then I should be okay if you say I hate it, Bohemia. Hey, I could be okay with that. Because I asked, right? I started it.
So before going, this is gonna be a last wish of mine. That could you just say something for our young audience who is watching this and
Yeah,
you
yeah.
want to guide me.
Yeah, the Showtime. I'm happy to be on this channel, and I want to wish you all the best for your channel. And I think this is cool what you guys are doing. You know, it's a youth-oriented channel, and I wish you all the best. Hopefully, you guys will never lose your focus. Your focus is youth, it's the new generation, and what the new generation is thinking. So I want to log on to your show and subscribe to it and watch it, and hopefully you guys will keep telling me what the youth is up to. You guys aren't gonna give up. The big industry might tell you, hey, let's do this. The trends might change, but you guys have a show that's known as the youth-oriented channel. I hope you always stay focused on the youth, because youth needs voice, and you guys are doing that. So thank you.
one rap for us, please? One rap, any rap with just one shairi.
This is a wrap. Thank you guys.